Jolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today it's refit time again. And it's even important that I make this video right now. And if you see it when it's published, you will have a chance to get this refit. And that's why I suggest you listen carefully, because I'm talking about the Meridian refit today. And as usual, because I know I have a lot of new players watching my videos, I show you the path to see your refits or those you still might want to get. And to do this, look at the bottom right of the screen. Next to System, there's Exterior. That's your station. Click there. And then click the base itself. And then scroll a bit to the left. And there you see two things. You see two arrows and a brush. The two arrows is the armory and the brush is the ship hangar. And on both you can see them. I just click the brush now. And we go to the ship hangar, and there on top are the ship skins. And if we scroll down, because I already have it, and down there are the ones I have, there's also the Meridian refit. So let's just click it, and let's have a quick look at the, okay, that was too early, quick look at the refit itself. So the Meridian looks better with it. That's a good start, but that's not the big purpose for the Meridian. The Meridian refit is an uncommon refit, and if you look at other uncommon refits in the list, which I don't have yet, you usually need 60 shards to get them, and it was the same with the Meridian then. On these ship refits, there are always two information buttons. One on the top right, which I incidentally clicked when I wanted to show you the ship more closely, and another one next to bonus unlocked on the bottom right. But we go to the top one first, and it says the refit can only be applied to the Meridian. That's the same with all the ship skins. You can only use them on one ship class, and for all of them you need different ones. It's different with projectiles, but you might have seen some projectile videos already. And you can only put it on the ship when the ship is in the dock. The other information box is more important because it says it's a permanent buff. That means once you have unlocked it, so you have all the shards and then go here to unlock it, the buff obtained from the ship refit will always be active even when the refit is not applied. So as someone in my alliance once said, even if you don't wear the code, the buff is working, and that also is for the Meridian. And this bonus is quite nice because it unlocks an additional isogen refinery option. And what that means, I can show you in my isogen refinery. Of course, you can only get the refit when you have the level to get the Meridian, by the way. But there's, okay, I have to tell you how to get to the refinery as well, as I usually do. If you look at the top left, there's ships, officers, command, factions, items, and refinery. That's the diamond there. If we click that, we get to refineries. And then there's a list on the left, and there's materials, ship parts, and then there's territory. And if you click that, you see the isogen refinery. And it says improved refinery because I have the Meridian refit. And if I click the grade 2 or 3, because I already exchanged the grade 1 stuff, and then I remembered that I want to make this video, so I stopped. But if I click that, instead of having a 3 chest exchange, usually there would be 1 chest, 2 chests, 3 chests in the bottom. I have 2 chests, 3 chests, 4 chests, so I get 1 extra chest in every exchange. And that's what the Meridian refit does. And in the end, you will need a lot of refined isogen, especially now that they introduced this territory season pass, and you have to conquer new territories every few months. And it's much more expensive now. So your alliance will need a lot of this refined isogen. And for paying for the territory boosts, you need that stuff as well to pay. And so it's good when everyone in the alliance can refine as much as possible. And the Meridian refit helps here. But you also get more ISO emulsion from it if you can exchange more chests than you can without the refit. So it's for your own benefit as well as for the benefit of the alliance. And the good thing is about the Meridian Refit that at the moment when I'm filming this and when I'm publishing it will be over in a few weeks. But when you watch this video later, there are those events I'm going to talk about a few times a year. And that is always your chance to get stuff like this, because the Meridian Refit is often in the Scopely shop where you can buy it. But at certain times there are special events. Right now we have the Contain Thalaron event. And if you go to the top right where the com badge is, there's events. And if you click that, you see on top the event store as well. And at the moment we can collect Contain Thalaron in the missions or events in this month, and that is something special that is not every month. That is perhaps 3 times a year or whatever. And we are happy that this came up for Christmas again. And here you can exchange this special currency to ship parts, officers, and so on. I will not go into the details. I made a video on the Contain Thalaron event if you're interested in the whole thing. I only want to talk about the ship refits here. If you go to the refits, you cannot see it, the Meridian refit in mine, because I have already unlocked it. So it does not appear in my refit list, but I asked in my alliance before I made the video, and Kella, I think it was you, thank you very much for the information. At the moment, the Meridian Refit is in this event store. So if you just got your Meridian and you are taking part in this event at the moment as well, it's one of the good things here in this event store that you cannot get otherwise through other events or so regularly. And so I would think about getting the Meridian Refit here from this event store. As I said, it's not in here because on my screen because I already have it. But I know for those who don't have it yet, but have reached the proper shipyard level, it is in here. And when I remember correctly, Carla said it's 1,200 contained Thalaron per shard. And it's, although, yeah, okay. Can have a look at this here. It's a little bit more expensive. So in this case, you don't need 300,000 of those to get the Meridian Refit. But it's nice that I heard from a lot of people on my video on the Contain Thalaron event what they are getting from the event at the moment. And that's really interesting. So please continue to tell me, because people who are watching my videos are on very different levels. As I said, I know that a lot of people are watching my videos that are just starting the game. So I hope you have as much fun with it as I have, despite the bugs and crashes. I'm quite happy that it hasn't crashed during the video yet, because it was really tough in recent weeks. But they announced that there will be an update today to fix some of those issues, and so I'm looking forward to that. But those bugs are something you have to live with. But I'm still playing the games after years, and I still enjoy it, so I can cope with that. There are some things with wave events where we had some issues, where people who are playing on an iPad really couldn't actively take part because they crashed. I don't know, in one wave defense they crashed 8 times or whatever. But I hope they repaired that now. I will keep you informed if the fix did that, because I always have to go to my desktop to do wave defenses. But nevertheless, here in this event store, and we go back so you can see it again, with ship refits, you might be able to get the Meridian Refit as well. As I said when I made the Thalaron video, you have to set your priorities, so you cannot get everything you would like with the stuff you earn. But there's a lot of nice things in there, and I will definitely get some more, but I haven't decided yet. I will decide in the end when I know how much I will have left over after the events. I spent some already for something I needed, and now I will see what I can do the most with when I know how much I will have in the end. So I'm not spending in between, although there is an event where they where you can score when you spend the stuff, but this time I will wait to see what I can get when we get to the end of the events, and then The event store will still be there for one more day, I guess, and then I will spend my stuff so I can make the best out of it. But the Meridian Refit is something that is really useful, and so if you have the level to get it and don't have it yet, and you have a Meridian, I really suggest that you get it, because the bonus in the refinery is really nice, and it helps a lot. And as I said, we need a lot of that stuff now. We need the isogen, we need the progenitor alloys, and you yourself will need the iso emulsion for research. And so it's helping the Alliance, and it's helping you. And if you want to add something or your opinion about the refit, of course, please write a comment as usual. Let me know what you're doing with your Thalaran if you're watching this while this event is running. For the others who watch this later, there will be other events like this. Scopely always did them, but I said about 3 times a year. You need some patience to do that. It will come again. And I'm really happy about these events, because it always are giving you a leap forward compared to the other times with the stuff you can get there. And if you, as usual, have questions or video requests, please write it too. And if you just want to say hi and where you're from, I'm a curious guy, so I'm interested in that too. And if you want to see a video that YouTube has picked for you from all of my videos, and it's quite a number already for that short of a time of a channel, it's right there in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.